Gotta go get it tomorrow.
Ikhumbule. Do not incriminate yourself.
That's like Ndosh.
I'm not going to incriminate myself.
No,
ever.
nobody will.
Otherwise, uphela ama
Manje
relationship.
esilukana nga 3 mos.
In.
Thunderstorm from 3 to 5.
Okay.
It's fine.
I
We can rock and roll.
Yeah.
With or without the thunder.
We are still.
Thunder.
It's the time dal. Show late. Angisesandla. Sesandla. Uy. Ivala mufana.
Umtali ngathi ude time.
Hayi bakabuta uthi nguwe. Asikhwela bakafuna kugwela.
Ezengisho ukuthi red flag. Alilo time.
I mean, I'm not saying that. Uthini challenge? Talo daytime red flag. Angwadi ke lo. Ngicala red flag nje. So langathi nihla.
Icala so.
Lebatali zoba nema red flag.
Mntana phela vele akumele futhi akubhaza. Funa kushayela.
Yo.
Phela vele abhazi buyashaya.
Mina lenkwatiko nje ngokuthi waba ngumdali waba bethi time i-red flag. Udelele ngoba unoshayele abantu bakhomsela, ushayele bazalwane, unoshayele abantu babakho. Waba bethi time you're being irresponsible.
Funa uhambele futhi.
Funa uhambele. Sesikhathi sesitokufela lapho
Unaliwe nje nyalo every day.
So now time uthini usilabamba bakho batashayela ngubani ukhelisa i-red flag. Abantu abathanza ukuthi babuke insini sibe ama-red flag guns. Ngibo ema-red flag.
Ayiwona abatali man eh. Lo mntana okuthatha ecingweni nje red flag.
Bacha mthetho ngiyeda.
Kanje lokuthatha ecingweni nje ya.
Uhamba clean into lo yendini.
Show late. Uzongishaya nga mistake.
Uyaphaza.
Ushaya sihlalo.
Akashaya ngesihlalo mntana.
Ahake Daniel uyaresponde noma ushaya nge-call back.
Ngamshayela back ngasitakhuluma singaceze man.
Wena ungumfana lohlala ne-airtime.
Ayinani kunginyalo nje ngide.
Airtime.
Plus Jolton and Ndosh.
Airtime.
Both. Content creator lengana airtime.
Bro.
Red flag.
Like umela kuze kube ne-Wi-Fi.
That would nani. Thing is, our data is expensive, guys. Well,
I know.
Data's
expensive. Data's like going to work, like jumping on a bus.
Yeah.
So if you treat it like it's data on the side, that only mad. But if you treat it like it's your workspace, it's your work. Like funa kuthi ugibele no M17. That's the data. Mina angeke ngihlale ngibebe data.
I have data when I need data. Thing is, the internet, like I remember I told you the last time was the internet is actually boring.
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm at the point whereby I just go I go on the internet just so I can repost, share content.
Which side of the internet is boring? Because I can give you a few links.
The social side of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is not so social, but it's social.
Yeah.
www.praisers.com.
What happens there?
Oh, you see for yourself. I don't want to spoil the part.
They're my influence.
You see, you're gonna be spoiled for choice.
Pick and choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the OT. The internet is boring, but you need to be prepared. You, Emma, prerequisites like probably lotion if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wash up at that.
Sandals twash. You see?
You get to choose.
You get to choose. Yeah, boy.
Not this one today.
Yeah, not this one today.
Not this one today.
Yeah, maybe a couple of magazines I can get you as well. I'll borrow you my magazines.
One now.
Or you existed in the era of magazines.
Huh?
You were part of the era of magazines.
Yeah. Bro. Don't worry. Like I liked magazines from the time when Moses played for Egypt. I was an FHM guy.
Oh.
Okay, my brother was. So ben singing about topa now. But you know, sometimes it would be weird when you had to explain why the other pages got stuck to the other page.
Why is this thing stuck to the other page?
Yeah.
Glucose.
Glucose. Glucose. Yeah. So those things would happen from the Diesel era. You think you don't know. For you guys, it's anonymous now.
What's
on
that?
the social. No, Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on, I think, Drum Magazine. Like towards the end of where people would anonymously write whatever situation they were
going they're going through.
Yes. Then this lady was Sistoli would then respond underneath. So it's anonymous.
I think I've seen a segment like that on the paper.
You have?
Yeah.
Which paper?
Times of Swaziland.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a place.
No, not the classified ads. Not the classified ads.
Lokufana nanakuyini kashana kwaluseni something.
Yes,
University Confessions.
Yes.
Yes.
That page is wild.
Those are wild though. Those are wild. Like no, those are wild.
Those are crazy.
Like I subscribed for 2 days. Then I was like, no. My sanity doesn't allow me to dive in this. But you get addicted to it.
Craziest part is I'm not even on the page, but people usually share. So when I'm scrolling, I see all these confessions.
Things that happen.
Wait, people live like this?
Yeah. But people are wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, super wild.
I saw a recent one. This girl was like, I was sleeping with my sister's boyfriend, and now I'm pregnant, and my sister just announced on our dinner that she's pregnant.
So they might as well go on a double date.
Literally.
It's already happening.
Literally.
So this guy kept it in the family.
He's like, I'm not leaving this family.
Yeah. So firstborn decides, secondborn, same family.
That is so crazy. Like just thinking about
this economic. So when they get married, like but how does that happen? How do you sleep with your sister's boyfriend?
Ako nema Nigeria.
I feel like you wanted to say Akona does it. Who's Akona? Who's Akona?
Tell us who's Akona.
Yeah, who's Akona?
Akona.
I think the easiest way for it to happen is when your sister comes to visit you, or the boyfriend comes to visit and the sister's there.
Oversharing.
Yeah.
Oversharing.
Yeah.
Oversharing.
True.
Yeah. I think sometimes I wouldn't really say it is what happens, but as guys, we do share, but we don't overshare.
Yeah, fact.
You know?
Fact. Yeah, that is true.
And the ladies, they'll overshare. They'll overshare everything. What he does to you, what he does for you.
People.
What he does for you. And some random girl would be out there saying, someone's going to do this for me too. And this is just the right guy.
And there you have it. Gone.
And I become the right guy.
Again.
For all the wrong reasons.
Again. I think women don't have boundaries. more than in towards sharing.
Allegedly.
Towards sharing. Allegedly.
Yeah. We're gonna be safe with that word.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay, yeah. I feel like they don't have boundaries towards sharing. Because there's certain, even if you don't know that person like that, like they would tell you something that you wouldn't tell them as a guy. Yeah, like you wouldn't tell that person, maybe, and then she tells you, yo, Fana, this happened. You're like, why are you telling me this?
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes it could be because they're way too excited on how and when it happened.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Also, you know, sometimes when good news happen to you, it's just that as guys, we're not used to sharing at all. Especially when it comes to things that have happened in us. I don't really share. But these ones that share. No guys that never shared their wedding dates until they were gonna get married tomorrow. Like, why aren't you sharing the date? It's a
wedding day, bro.
What?
Bona ngetithombe.
Now, what you getting married? That's a music video. There's practice.
There's practice, and the wedding is still going to happen.
Yeah. I know guys are something else. Yeah, but it happens.
And one thing about guys, whenever you share a story, you don't give the exact information because you have this language we talk with as guys.
Yeah.
Because let me make an example. I'm having a conversation with him. I'm like,
yeah.
You know, like I'm not gonna say the exact thing that actually happened. I'm just gonna be brief, and so that he understands what happened.
Goes a long way, right?
Yeah.
It can really interpret Luella in so many ways.
Literally. In so many ways.
In so many ways.
And in that context, he knows what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he does.
He definitely knows what it
bro,
means.
speaking codes, bruh. Encrypted codes. I know for sure.
Literally.
Yeah. And then Nasser Wile, everyone was like, very like him now.
Bese sothwala lona lo hlezi yena ane comment. Yabo akaya the context but nje don't halwile. Kusebozama what.
Bozama moringa. And then that's when guys overshare. Bozama moringa namyansita.
Hekuna ngakangvelele.
Hayi namyansita.
Halaba moringa kaspar.
Awusiwait for bafu.
Skala so.
Yeah. But actually yaza be bitter leaf. Nje bitter leaf.
Spice well.
I mean nginga why athathe itolo.
Imali sanosteli price.
20 rand. Ikhanze ngathi impuphu la.
Yo. Yeah, but those things happen. I don't know, but those things happen. It's so weird why they happen, but they do happen.
But we appreciate women, we appreciate men more than anything. And we also appreciate you for tuning in. This is Talk Entertainment and Art, and welcome to another segment. On today's episode, we have the highly anticipated comedian, MC, TikToker, Facebooker,
my mother's child,
your brother's keeper, Ndosh is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Pity.
Bam.
Half man, half amazing. The man who can be anything that you want him to be.
Besides,
joking. Why are you besiding me? Like, why do I feel like there was something they could besides? Don't besides me. Oh yeah, besides. That besides, wherever you are at home, that besides. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment and share to your friends so that it boosts our page on the YouTube algorithm. Please. Because it's me, I'm asking today.
He's asking, I usually ask and you guys don't listen. So hopefully,
yeah.
Utawuvala umlomo uvule tindlebe.
Vala umlomo uvula amadlebe.
December.
Yeah, so yeah, please do like, subscribe so that we can go international.
I'm so glad Tom is no longer in the market.
What?
But
what?
I'm happy about this new sound that they are making.
Yeah.
Oh, my guy.
Here's
one thing about Tom. You can have a Tom DJ, but not for an hour because it then becomes noise. Give him a 30-minute set.
No, an hour.
Yeah, you can't play Tom for an hour, bro.
Baba. Come.
You can't play Tom for an hour.
I said, then get easy. Yeah.
Destruction boys.
Ukoka belu munyisa DJ now. Come, Baba. Come. I said, come will change your life. Come. I said, come will change your life.
Hear me out, my brother. Hear me out. I'm saying, come has a lot of noise. Okay, let me put it like this. On good speakers, it sounds nice.
Yeah.
But not for an hour.
I don't want you to call it noise. Probably organized noise.
Organized noise. Yeah.
I know it sounds
because it has rhythm and it makes you sweat. The aim is not to look.
What's the aim?
It's to dance, but not to look.
Well, we must invest in expensive colognes. Don't be a chicken.
Yeah, after just half us too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But no. I don't think Tom is dead. Probably we don't play it as much.
Yeah.
Have you been to KZN?
Ish.
Bro, KZN, piano is non-existent. Like, it hasn't really penetrated that space. Njenge. See, in Pretoria, Gauteng, a little bit of Mpumalanga. Yes, we do have piano, like standing strong. In Limpopo, they don't care.
Okay, Limpopo's different. They have their own sound. Different level. Different level.
Don't care. So yeah, no, they have that. Trust me, they have that. Like those people. The thing is, it's Zulus. So Batanga and Tom are those sounds that are quite dominant in KZN.
And Big Zulu.
No. No, don't do that.
Ingabi thambela yodwa.
Ingaba izonde.
Ayizonde futhi ithanda wonke umuntu. Ihamba yodwa.
So yeah, I think it's quite dominant. The piano is there, but not too much. You should go to KZN. And you can feel. I think the drum is ancestral. Because the minute you find yourself, like you know what we say right now, I need to play ratchet. Like when Omunyo Pesgomunye comes on, you know we'll say this is my time to play ratchet now.
And
like
I don't know,
I'm way past piano chabulise. Nah. You know what we say, you're letting it go now.
Any minute now.
Any minute now. I think the next best. Also, yeah, for you guys, I wanted to ask what song do you think will cross over with? From
This
top
year?
of your head. Yeah.
Plan.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, Plan for me.
Plan.
Because I see no other song, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy.
Daluko.
But not as don't get
Tukuzini.
Tukuzini.
Song of the year.
Definitely. That guy spoke it into existence.
Yeah.
That guy spoke it into existence.
I think although some other friend of mine said Horns in the Sun. But now the problem in Horns in the Sun, it starts lekhathi kuba mnanzi.
And also the song by
See, suka sekusemkhathini.
yeah.
Kanti Tokozini.
Ayitokozini nje is there. Yeah. There's a song by Kaze Imithandazo.
No, it can't. Crossover. Imithandazo is a good song. Hear me out. Imithandazo is a beautiful song, but it doesn't have that.
But there's
Getting
this,
into the
but
new
hey, Scoot is nice.
Good is nice can pop in,
Scoot is nice.
but Scoot is nice doesn't have the power you plan.
Yeah.
Itele Scoop.
Telescope.
It's a plan. But it has the content.
It does.
It has the content for a song of the year.
Yes.
Hear me out.
Because there's also who's this guy? Imos, the Scoop. That's also a nice song.
Fact.
Yabo, like Nyaro says, sakale le plan is in a hammer here. Yabo, that one. There's one by Zakes, Omama. But
Okay,
now the problem with that one, I feel like they were trying to remake Osama.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay. I don't know that song.
it never
by
really
Zakes.
developed much, but it's still a nice song.
Mm.
After 2, 3, or 4 sessions listening to it, you get to pick the
It can just be
Osama-ish in it.
It can be Sister Petin.
Probably.
It can work anywhere, any year.
Any year. But
Any
Jana
year.
Tukuzin.
Tokozini, it's too much.
Plan. Also, a plan, we need to be honest with everybody. A plan resonates with every
Everyone.
other gent in the planet.
Facts.
Because
Facts.
it's not like it's a nice song. It's a song that every other gent relates to. Because I think the video, the girl calls the guy and then the guy says, okay, he shall make a plan.
I'll make a plan.
Yeah, well,
Like you always do.
Yeah, like every other guy in this planet will always make a plan for either their family or young one. But the
True.
plan is always going to be there.
It is always good.
Yeah. So that's why we feel like, it's a nice song. No, we feel like somebody has finally said it.
Yeah. On our behalf.
On our behalf, as guys.
Nalokuthi asabatholi laba bafuna ukuthi sisendele plan. Sesithola nabo laba kufuna cancel le plan seyendekile.
I'm not trying to plan.
Sengisho
I understand what you're saying.
sengisho ngale kulabo chair. Yabo. Bona abasafuni ukuthi sisendele plan.
Bafuna le plan.
Ihlale khona. Ufuna kushaya wona iplan sevele.
Yeah, right.
Konke right.
Wathi ayikahlangani uthi sharp.
Yeah.
There's a tweet you reposted.
Yeah.
There's a tweet you reposted. Can you please read that tweet out loud?
No, meaning mina lengakusho ngihlale ngineplan mfana ungangibita nangameselane. Pidi. No, ngangibita ngameselane mina ngihlale ngineplan.
Plan ehlezi cool.
No, mfana, I remember the days when I had no plan. Those days were the saddest days.
Hey.
Those days were the saddest days.
Hey.
But now I plan singing right.
A plan seyavuka.
No, kufuna ivuka. No, man.
Because nowadays women want a guy who makes a plan. Some women want a guy who makes a plan. Because
some women, let's be honest, some women make the plan.
Yes.
They do. And it's a solid ass plan that you wouldn't come up with.
Ever.
Literally.
Look, bro, men are useless. I'm sorry to say this. Men are useless. Man, and I say it. Men are useless, even in plants. The only plant that can reproduce is the female plant. The male plant just comes up and dies. Even in animals. Animals.
Do you want to say there's a mic?
The only species that can be able to reproduce is the female.
Nah, man. I don't agree with that. The seed comes from a man, nigga. That's where it comes from.
You'll die with your seed.
Nah, bro. They will die without my seed.
You'll die with
That's
your
how
seed.
it is.
Look, listen to me. I give you $200. Each and every one here in this room, I give 200. What's the first thing that you'll think about?
What's up?
That.
Getting fucked up.
Matapa getting fucked up. We give each lady $200. One of them, if not two of them, would definitely think groceries.
Facts.
That's why when you give them money, when you find the good ones, like you see,
like some of them will think ice choppers, some will think nails, some will think
but
hair.
the good ones, the good ones. For a guy, it's every other guy. It's random and rare for a guy
ain't
or
no
a
good
man
females out here
to get money, and then they think family. Really, it happen.
I think it happens on the stage you're in. Hear me out.
Okay,
hear me out. It depends on the stage you're in. You can get money on a Monday, and you don't want to go. Of course, you're not gonna go out and go drink. You're probably gonna do something solid
as a lady or
as a guy. You're probably gonna do something solid with the money.
Monday therapy. I don't want to derail you, but Monday therapy. But my point is, yes, it's like it's arguable.
Yeah,
but
it is
technically like for every other thing to like really blossom, manifest, and increase in your life. Some part of it needs the female touch. That's why every successful man, there's a female behind. Not all.
But now the problem is it's not really a problem. Half of the time you have a girl who's backing you up in all of the things in order for you to become successful. But nowadays women feel like they're not getting the shine they deserve, so they want to be.
Wait, let me ask
the
a question.
Person who shines.
What do you think a woman's support is in a man's hustle? What is a woman's support? What is a woman doing in that situation?
It depends on what kind of support we're talking about. I hope that's not your woman calling, because I'll tell her now that you're disputing her support.
Nah, most women think just giving a man pussy in his hustle is supporting him. Just staying at home. That's not support, man. I don't think that's
a girl.
Woman.
Yeah, we're talking about good women.
Oh, good women.
That's a girl. That's a girl. Bro, like
bear in mind, Guti. Bear in mind, Guti. Women are the only people who can make a man feel emotional.
Yeah.
They're the only people who are capable of doing that.
Yeah.
So emotionally, they give you that support. Mentally, they train you.
Yes and no. The real reason why I feel like women are quite important is simply because, shout out to my dad, but I was raised by a female, okay? And then there's so many things that come from the feminine perspective or feminine influence that have really structured my whole life, right?
Yeah.
We have girls, or maybe let's just say females, because sex defines that, which is the genitalia, male, and then there's female. That's it. And then you need to be cognizant of things such as gender roles. Okay, there's roles that are expected from the female. There's roles that are expected from the male. Done with that. And then it gets to, the female side. There's females that have got this superpower of multiplying things, like everything. Like there's a guy that will work at a filling station, same salary, same payday, but they will not have the same things the woman has with the same salary, same payday. Okay? Because their thought pattern is quite different from the male's thought pattern. Right. Okay? So what I want us to navigate around is being open-minded towards Google. Are we speaking about a girl or speaking about a woman? Because a woman, for me, would have to be someone that is actually thoughtful. See, if you are thoughtful, we're done. We're good. It's curtains. I like you.
Yeah.
We're about to experience a storm, right? They saw you, Hambekaya, in your shorts, flip-flops, and a vest.
Yeah.
Any lady or any girl will be like, Dad. A woman will ask if I should come pick you up. Do you have an umbrella? Are you going to be safe? You see, that's being thoughtful.
Yeah.
And we don't need to run away from that. Yes, we're going to have the girls. It's fine. But we're also going to experience women. And also remember, our parents current ones don't really model the whole family, how we should treat a girl, especially for guys, and how a girl should treat a guy. We don't have that model.
Fact,
We
we don't
bump
have
into
that.
our parents at Solanis.
Do you think that's part of the reason why most of the relationships don't work out? Is because we are not really, we don't really know how to do this thing, you know?
No one does.
Yeah, no, like, but our parents
No
do.
one does.
But our parents do. Think about it.
They don't know, or they didn't know. They just winged it. Yeah, well, Bona, they had no Instagram. They had no Facebook. They had no Twitter. So
They didn't have options.
yeah, they didn't have options. I mean, they didn't have options. I mean, you'll be
That's actually solid. They
you'll
did
have
not
a
have
hand in
options.
Shangano as your parent. You'll be like, this is the most gorgeous chick I've seen in my life. And then you go to a wedding in Baba and you'll be like, hi, bo. So now Instagram makes it easy. You're like, hi, you got clearly.
It's a different level.
It's a different
So
level.
today, very were results of our parents not having options.
That's the saddest thing to say, but it's
I
true.
think you're incriminating yourself. Don't put that pass. I'm sorry. I'm not part of that. I'm sorry, but I'm not part of that.
High key.
No, here's a point.
Here's the point. Solid one.
Yeah, here's a
Solid point.
But the long and the short of it, nobody will ever have a manual towards how a good relationship should look.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
The real reason I wanted to go back to the point whereby we speak about how the environment influences a whole lot of behavior. So the real reason why most of the GBV cases are spiraling out of control these days is because we need to look into where it went wrong. Back in the day, we had Lisango. We also had Likuma. The Likuma prepared young females when they're really preparing to be young adults and everything. Lisango virtually did that as well for the boys, but we don't have time anymore. Our parents don't have time. Our parents are either studying, they're chasing the next best corporate gig. They are career parents basically. And they want to buy the latest version of the Mercedes and like they're competitive, like they're not really paying attention to what is going on.
Yeah.
And then case in point, they argue, they fight, they do not agree with each other. And at some point, they'll be aggressive and physical towards each other. But now what you need to know is, trust me, when a young baby is born, it's like tabula rasa. That's what they call it. So you being born, you're technically and basically a blank slate. So if you were born in Qatar, would you speak Siswati now or you'd speak Arabic? Arabic, right?
Yeah.
Because most of the things that
are
written down on that blank slate are Arabic.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that you are Swazi.
Fact.
You could say you grow up knowing you are Arabic and you'll probably read the Quran, you'll convert into a Muslim. And that's you, despite you being a Swazi. Because it's the environment that influences your whole religious background. So now if I grow up in an environment whereby there's consistent fights, there's arguments, there's verbal dress downs, I'm sponging that up. So when I grow up, I normalize that.
Fair.
I come from a family that's aggressive. We fight a lot. Like we don't respect people enough. We were always right. You see, that's the background that I come from. And it took me over 15 years to learn that. So when I meet someone and then we disagree, what's the first thing that I'm going to do?
Hit them.
Because I come from a background whereby Fighting is normal.
That's your solution.
That's my solution, right?
I understand you.
So by the time reprimand and it's already late because I know we're good to, in my eyes, this is right. So we have so many GBV cases now because of the environments that we grew up in. It's either they were hostile, they were toxic, they were physical, they were aggressive. So we're fighting now because of the inputs that were laid back then. That's the foundation. It's just coming out now. We're not solution oriented. We know if there's a solution that has come out, I need to clench my fists. I need to hit someone. I need to insult someone.
Crazy. That is so crazy.
Drops mic.
But what do you think could be the solution that because now we are being exposed to this thing and we can't really fix it because it's what we know. It's what we've been exposed to at a very young, tender age. How do we come up with a solution?
The thing about the brain is it's smart and also stupid at the same time. Like if there's one powerful tool in your whole body, it has to be the brain. Like it controls everything. Let's do something quickly. So close your eyes. I need you to think now. Think of a pink elephant.
What?
You see?
Nigga, no.
You see?
Yeah.
And then when cheese are fast when there's nothing like a pink elephant. So it's the same thing. Answering your question. Yes, there's things that we learned like back in the day.
Oh.
Yes. But we can unlearn the things.
There's a question he asked me last week. He's like, why is it hard to leave bad habits? It's hard to leave bad habits, but it's not easy to practice new habits.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard to leave
bad habits, but not easy to practice good habits.
To keep good habits.
Good habits.
Yeah.
All right. But now the keyword there is practice. Because you get better at bad habits because you practice them. Like every day. Like if there's a bad habit that you do, e.g. smoking. You smoke in the morning, smoke in the afternoon, and you smoke in the evening. That's you smoking 3 times a day. How many times a week?
7 times.
7 times. 7 times 3. That's 21.
That's 21, yeah.
Yabo. So it's now 21. Lolo khona lapho ema events less wendago in 1 week. And how many times do you do good things? Good habits? Do you do them 3 times a day?
No, you can't, because your time is being wasted while doing that.
You only do one good deed, right? A day. And then ufuna ukuthi kanze lo 21 or 7 times 3 ngale. It's impossible.
The math is not mathing.
The math is not mathing, bruh. Hey, my math teacher would be proud. But the long and the short of it, you only get better at something if you practice. Whether it's a bad habit or it's a good habit, you only become better
if you practice.
Yeah, bon. One of the documentaries that I watched, it had Kobe Bryant. He had just taken a shot and missed the shot. They won, but he was angry. Then they went to him and were like, "Why are you angry? We won, bro. You hit a good number, and why are you angry?" He went on and said, "That shot should have got in, but no, you missed, but we won." As you don't understand, I've practiced that shot over 200 times.
Yeah, it was supposed to go in.
In the over 200 times that I've practiced it, it went in. So I don't understand why and how it didn't go in this time. So I'm mad at my practice game. So from the game, he went to practice. So you get it.
Yeah.
You need to be consistent in the whole practice. Yes, good habits are going to be difficult to actually keep. But how far do you invest in them? Because bad habits are nice. Bad habits are nice
and easy to do.
You see,
it's easy to consume it's easy to consume them daily.
I don't want to speak about consumption because I don't know where the conversation is going.
We are saying
people are incriminating themselves. Did you consume? I'm not in consume. Count me out of consumption.
we are not consuming, but we are saying good habits. Practice makes them perfect.
Zooming, zoomer, zoology.
Bro, we haven't even talked about comedy, man.
Yeah, no, we can. No. Philomena, speak about everything.
Nah.
Yeah.
I wanna ngiyacabanga.
I know yakabanga.
Yakai.
I know yakai.
Going at a high speed, 120.
What about comedy? Like, do you?
I wanna ask you, how do you get introduced into comedy?
Oh. All right.
Hope you just laughed.
Yo. It's tricky because it's just a long thing. I come from a humorous family.
Yeah.
Like I used to think my dad was the one with the humor bone in the family. And I get to find out with my mom too. And then I probably think Milola Papas in as far as comedy is concerned.
Nah.
Like everyone is funny. Ekhaya. Everyone is funny. Senguthi nje mina ngase sengibana le confidence ukuthi probably monetize or take it to stage. But everyone is up there. The way too hilarious. Like if I take you home, you get to realize it was hype. No, this one is not the one. And then you meet people that will just pop something every time. It also became my safe space because I remember growing up, I was a poster child for ugliness. I know some people won't believe the story now because it's more like a Hebex advert. Back then I was before.
Yeah.
Now I'm after.
Yeah.
What you're seeing now is after.
Herbex, it does not only hlasela amafuta, but also ugliness.
Hlasela ububi for everyone.
Umbonile lo baba belungena peketeni lo beka bandishini.
Yeah.
Yeah, beka khuluma njengawe naye.
Lele.
Yeah, let's continue.
Ngase ngiyambona. Ubandishe njakateni.
Konakele.
Yeah. Anyways, so I was basically the poster child for ugliness. I kid you not. My self-esteem was down there. Self-awareness was down there because I mean everybody picked on me, especially with how I looked. Like back in the day, besibane the chalkboard, and they draw my head from this end to the middle to the other end. Like that's how my head was so big.
Crazy.
And I had pimples.
Yeah.
Yeah, acne was playing a huge number on me. See, when we went to sharpen our pencils right behind the door, like every alternating period, especially when it was missed, kids would say, I want to know why uto sharpenisha la pagetin because now velots.
My kids are so mean, bro.
Yo.
Like, how do you say that?
Yo,
Man, that's trauma.
bruh.
The fact that I just still remember.
They look at my face and just say, one of them would just say, lunch bar.
I swear to God, I'm not laughing.
Bruh, do you know how lunch bar looks? So,
Madam Nans.
I remember back then no one wanted to taste my lunch bar.
No, I wanted to taste that.
And for some weird reason, there'd always be those girls that would call themselves pimple poppers. And they'd charge 50 cents per popping their pimple.
For real?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was money. But obviously, they were doing it to people that would have 3 or 4 pimples.
Yeah.
Nangivela mina bathi ngathi udawuphela mnguni. Imali engaka
Crazy. Imagine now you're going to your parents, you're asking money so they can pop your pimples. 110 rand.
Bro, I was a Kachikura boy. I was these other Oxy. Yo, I was there. I was trying so hard to get with my acne, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I fairly did well in class, but my marks dropped because the other students would say, "Yeah, lona kufanele pass angithi una 2 wedding gone."
Crazy.
When I ran, they would do like Godzilla, you know.
But you're fat.
No, I wasn't fat. I was just tiny. I was tiny with all these big features, big head, big hands, big feet. So everything was out of place. I looked like not Pinocchio, but something closer to that. Probably a Wood on Toy Story. Smaller frame, but big head.
Wood. I don't remember.
Woody.
I don't remember Woody.
Woody watching little somebody.
No. No.
Wait, there's a potato?
No.
Oh, Woody, like the
Woody,
main character.
What is Let Him Cook?
Woody is the cowboy.
The cowboy.
Woody was Buzz
Let Him Cook. He said that Let Him Cook on Toy Story. The one who used to wear like a
cowboy hat.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You got
Woody.
a friend in me.
Yeah. Damn.
You got a friend in me. Yeah. So, yeah, that happens. My marks drop. My mom is pissed. My dad, we sit around with him. He just asks, what's going on? So I tell him, boom, boom, boom. And then my dad, instead of beating through a whole catalog of comebacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So school's open. I'm supposed to face the bully. Unfortunately, we're going on a school trip and the bus is about to leave. For some weird reason, I'm late again. And as I run to the bus, these niggas are peeping through the windows and they're saying, zoop, zoop, zoop. I'm running to the bus.
And the bus is just lit.
Yeah. When I got in the bus, everyone was like, and then she just, quiet down. It's angry. And then the bully stands up and says, everybody laughs.
Of course.
Everybody laughs. And then as I stand there, because I'm armed with a whole lot of comebacks, I say, Noma mubi. Everyone, quiet.
They want to hear the comeback.
Yeah.
This nigga better not embarrass himself.
Noma ngaba mubi. Ang lengcil magila ko laga English.
No. It's better.
It's better. Yanjinja we.
That shit not damn no more.
Yeah, I went on, but that was like the first time I had a comeback. And then now, because I saw people laugh and they were laughing at my pain.
Yeah.
I got to realize there's a science behind this. There's so many other people that are going through stuff similar as mine. So mine was to acknowledge, validate whatever situation it is, and then make fun out of it. Like go through the whole process, but in a lighter manner. So that none of the kids fall into the same trap as I did. Because it was depression, it was anxiety. I didn't like school at all. So I finally found something that could just make me smile and happy. So that's how the whole, let's just make people smile, let's just make people happy come through. And then I had your Pure Monati shows on SABC 1. Yeah, I did that. And then I had, what was this other one? Def Jam comedy. See, now I was getting introduced to international comedy. But the long and the short of it, it was because I had to learn how to acknowledge, validate my pain, and then make it a fun situation.
Damn, man. That is so crazy.
Ayakaya. Yeah, it's a full 360.
A massive 360.
Yeah. Because it could have gone south. I could have committed suicide.
Left the school.
Left
home and saying you're going to school. Bank school even.
But I couldn't bank school. So I had to go for the food. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how it all started.
If guys try to pick on you, bro, just leave me alone. I'm here for the food.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk to you, man. Just leave me alone, bro.
Bro, stay in your spot, slave. I'm here for the food.
I'm just here for the food, man.
Take our girls. No. I'm here for the food.
I'm just here for the food, bro.
Just here for the food. Yeah, so that's how basically everything started.
Now that you are saying you had a full 360, I remember early secondary, I think from 1, from 2, there was a girl who had the craziest comebacks ever.
Mm-hmm.
That girl would literally come back on you and would laugh at you the whole period. Like that, how crazy it was. Imagine there was this bro. This bro was a bully and he was old.
Yeah.
Cause like I was in secondary with like a very old people.
Yeah.
I was short and weird. So there was this guy who was old, bavy and dark skinned. So he mocks the girl. The girl hits her with a comeback, and the teacher laughs. And like the teacher couldn't stand. Like the teacher couldn't even hold it back.
Yeah.
Because she was standing at the chalkboard writing, and then she heard it. And then she just laughed.
Yeah.
Wahleka waphuma emalanga phandle. So nakaphuma la class in. This guy he wants to go beat the girl. As ahamba, the whole class is against that. It's like you can't do that. You started this.
Oh no. Yeah, so it happens. You need to. I'm not saying let's have comebacks, but I'm saying we need to address certain issues such as self-esteem, self-awareness. You need to boost those things in or with your children, because now those things are quite vital in the whole development of a child. They'll find themselves doing things that they don't like doing only because they need to subscribe to the whole group culture. And they need to subscribe to the group norms. So it's very important that they should know I can do this and I can't do this. If I can't do this, I won't do it. If it's not my style, then I won't. Doesn't mean I'm any different. It puts you in a position whereby you start deciding and making independent decisions on what you want and how you'll get it, rather than complying to the group and societal norms.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I wanna ask you, because I was watching some stand up by Chris Rock. He's saying bullying is one of the reasons we have a lot of things in this planet. Like he made an example of Mark Zuckerberg. He was probably bullied in high school. They're probably calling him Zakafag. Zaka what? Mazagazaga. So, and he probably didn't have friends.
Yeah.
He went home, came up with the concept of creating Facebook.
Yeah.
Which became a global network. So do you think bullying is something that you need to experience, or is just something that needs to be shut down?
Not really. We can't really experience or want it to be done. Like I don't wish it for my worst enemy even. There's ways on how you can push people to reach their full potential. And it does not always have to necessarily involve you being negative towards that person. Because there's those people about young phone. You're being aggressive towards the phone. It should be a child searching and vision. So it does happen, but I really encourage Gogutsi. There's ways that we can do it. I don't remind me of how incompetent or how I can be so wrong sometimes.
I wonder how kids bully each other nowadays. Because like everything is so easy, man.
This guy,
like the social media, like they probably say When I was so out and my followers na money. I'm telling you, it's probably that.
I want the stick.
Okay, that's personal. Okay, yeah, that could happen to everybody.
Stick. So it happens. Like it does happen.
But high key, let me not say this.
No.
Bullying is important, man, because it pushes you to it can give you that extra
Character development.
Yeah, like character development. I used to get bullied about my eyes when I was in primary. I love my eyes. I wouldn't change them for anything. You know.
What
and your
what
girl
did they say?
probably likes my eye too.
What did they say?
Because I had big eyes and I was short. Like I was short in primary.
Yeah.
I was short in primary. I had been cool pale and I had big eyes, so you can imagine. And I used to sit in the front. So they would ask like, why are you sitting in the front when you have big eyes?
When you can zoom.
Yeah, when I can zoom. When I can zoom. But then I realized, oh shit, I don't hate my eyes. There's nothing I hate about them. You know? I wouldn't change them for anything. So like I'm saying, it can give you that extra character development, like what he's saying.
To a certain extent, yes.
To a certain extent, yes.
It can.
But it can also cause trauma.
Yes.
Because some people really can't take it.
Yeah, some people can't even take it.
Because character development is something, and then bullying is something.
There was a girl. Sorry to cut you off. There was a girl who used to get bullied in primary about being too skinny. We got to high school and she became a model. She even won Miss Teen or something. Yeah, she won Miss Teen because of that body.
Don't like it when you say names and you say people and don't mention names.
Thing is, it's a sad story actually because she committed suicide.
Ish.
I think two years back.
Oh.
Her name was Nonjabulo Ndlovu.
Hey.
Yeah.
May your soul rest in peace.
May her soul rest in peace.
Yeah, I know.
She was part of the true testimonies like I experienced.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I was growing up, I was like, oh, now she's a model and she's killing it, you know. And she was killing it.
People are killing it in the right spaces.
What about comedy? Who's killing it in comedy?
Everyone's killing it in comedy right now. Definitely everyone. Shakes is probably on a world tour because he's in Zambia. He was in Botswana.
He was in Botswana. Yeah, I saw him.
I think Lesotho as well.
I saw him.
That's the passport, yeah, Shakes.
So that is happening.
I think I've said this before. I feel like comedians live the life artists should be living locally.
True.
Like they are the most touring people. They are the most booked people. They are the most people getting corporate gigs.
Yes, sir.
Like you guys are living the
corporates need a clean image. I'm going to use our case.
Life boy.
Hloniphi life boy.
Asihloniphi impilo kuphela, sihlonipha ne-life boy.
Yeah. They need a clean image, bro. Like I said it, I think the other time I was here, good say, I got my whole schooling from courtesy.
Yeah.
See.
Courtesy of hip hop.
Shout out to that guy. So it's 2015. Curtis is getting all the gigs.
Yeah.
And we're not even like getting scrubs. Like nothing.
Oza scrub.
Oza scrub. And Curtis is raking it, bro. And nigga was raking it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna ask the guy. Like, Curtis, what is it that you do to be like revered so much? And he just says, see, corporates just want a clean image. Yeah, so they don't want you to be dragging other people on social media, insulting, posting nudes, or whatever it is. You don't need to be controversial. That's when they're able to associate themselves with your brand. Also, you need to work. So the more you work, the more you increase your chances of being hired by any corporate, because now they believe that you will be the ambassador or you'll represent their brand. So they'll use you according to what they also see is, I know, is this even valid? Are we choosing the right guy? So that's how you actually get their gigs. So if you're gonna be at them Shazaf pump sing good, chances are they might not consider, because they also depend on the whole branding.
Yeah. So you're saying clean image is part of it?
No. Clean image is very important. If you're going to record a song, please make sure you don't insult, because those people on the corporate functions, they want to listen to your song. Yeah, but if you're going to insult other sources, then it's going to be something else. Yeah, but everyone is killing it in comment. Dura is killing it. Islemban is killing it. It's even on Isita. Who am I leaving out? Spoo is killing it. I want
us to dive into
Darren.
Darren.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Darren. I was also there's always on a vacation.
Bega vacation noma bega hambile. Nomehluko phela.
Hey,
it's vacation now uthi bhadalele, nabakubhadalele uhambile.
Oh, okay.
Bhadalele noma vacation.
Angimade, but ngibonile he took his daughter and
I know bega hamba.
Bega.
Shout out to you, my boy, Swane. Yeah, but that's just about it.
I wanted to ask you about social media. Do you think social media is part of the reason why comedy has become a global thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Locally.
Definitely, the power of social media has played a huge role. Like, social media is the vessel. There's so many other things.
It's the catalyst.
Yeah. There's so many other. When I was a catalyst, was so hambisa sandla. Catalyst and
that guy.
Oh, okay. Anyway, social media has been the platform that puts us in offices that we never knew we could walk into. Yeah. So social media does that for you. And yeah. So
and they want to pay you.
They want to pay. So
Manje, imali,
amashumi ke.
Imbasha.
Haya bosheleni.
Nikhala ngani ngemali. Lapha kufuna sishort info letingeke disimplicate na ERS.
Zafuna kukoleka.
But it's very similar ukuthi lapha ukhuluma ukuthi wena money, it depends on how and where. But some get it, some don't. You need to position yourself in a place whereby your money will be quite accessible to you. Or some other, what do you call, contractors? Yeah, they take a long time to pay people.
I want to ask you, how do you enhance the skill of comedy? Because I know with musicians, you have to freestyle, continue doing the art, be in the studio, whether you're doing something else. I want to know about comedy. Like, how do you enhance the skills? Because you got to be funny, man. And you can't be funny every day. Can't be funny every day.
Remember we spoke about influence.
Yeah.
Background. You see, we all have different patterns of how we experience our lives here in this room, right? And us experiencing our lives differently comes with how we interpret it, right?
Fair.
So if I'm gonna be always around people that interpret life ngalesinye style, then I'm going to fall in that trap. Style. But if I'm going to have in my life people that interpret this whole life in a humorous way, then I'll interpret my whole life in a humorous way. Like there's those people that do dumb things, and the first thing they're going to say, "Hey, it's sonky." Those people generally have an influence in your whole life and how you need to interpret things. So comedy is a science. It's things that happen amongst us and amongst ourselves. No, we're speaking about what's happening now.
Yeah.
And then, because when they get game, and it's weird. Check out it. and then I laugh. Yeah. And then I go on stage and I tell people about the same thing, but I'll be laughing this time around. But when they game, and I go when they game.
Yeah.
But my friends are like, hey, so that's how it happens.
So you just put the humor in everything you do.
You also have a humorous bone in you.
Yeah, facts.
Put you around 4 or 5 hands. I definitely see them laughing at some point in time.
Of course.
Even you.
You gotta make it laugh.
You gotta make it laugh. But there's those bros that suddenly just, when you're around females.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're not around females and then you walk towards females and now you're chilling with them, there's those bros that suddenly change.
And when
like now you're speaking in a different way. Now you're just acting different.
Yeah.
Like I never understood that concept.
Yeah. And when the hands are there, like, yeah, very chance of somebody. So it's a bit in the hands of.
I was telling you.
No, so these are my friends, and we're just planning to go to the million. So the radio voice. Yeah, so basically that's it.
Okay, I understand. You have to put the humor in everything you do.
Yeah, put the humor in everything.
Do you think it's harder now to come up with material because society is sensitive?
Ooh, it's a very good question. It's a very good
question. Sure.
Because there's this thing of a rand being manipulated.
Mm.
Like there's nothing funny about that.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing funny about that.
We're trying to convince us. Battle up a car that could possibly be 200,000, you buy it for 400,000,
bro.
And that's not fun.
And there's nothing funny about that. There's money being wasted there, bro.
And there's people 200s, but I'm investing.
There's so many other things.
There's people losing money out of it.
Yeah.
And now it all makes sense, though.
Sure.
All these bank charges, bro. It all makes sense.
I think, right. But to answer your question, it's just difficult to navigate around people that are touchy-feely. But what you need to do is try to read the room in every situation and see what things you can actually talk about and what you can't talk about. But it's difficult because now people will tell you what to do and how to do it in your own comedy set. Kanzi bona nabasebenza ebhanga awuzinabamba line lapha bese kanzi line selithi sovela ngale mva kwale computer uphase X la escape la wakafola 2 la see the spreadsheet. You don't do that, you just stay in the line. So allow people to do their jobs. If you need to speak to them, teach them, help them grow, do it on the side. Yeah. But hey, that was a good question. Lo sensitive angathi singadila njani naye?
Because okay, I would say a lot of things now you can't say them publicly because you're going to
distract
or you're discriminating a certain person. A
certain group of people.
You see, but I'll make an example. They used to be pimps. It was fashionable. You can't say I'm a pimp. Because you would say so you're bosh. No.
It's not nice here, Papa. It's not nice.
It's a recruiter. So bigger cool.
How to call it good? But as you call up, you're saying.
Yeah. So nyalo nkaonsi le mpilo say lapho nje ukuthi le nyeti mvasa khona show.
Yeah.
And make fun of it. Yabo.
Yo.
Because khona lo mflo to vangathi yabo naso kahle so
ukhuluma nami.
Yeah. And the weirdest thing is some people don't want us to make fun about someone. And then someone enjoys their jokes. Yes. Whether it's on him or on someone else. But they laugh. So very
I think more than anything, it's guilt. Like this thing is wrong. but you still do it. It's not, I think if you get touched by certain jokes, it's because you are probably going through the same thing, or what the person is saying is something that how do I put this in a way that doesn't sound
Okay, let's just say I'm broke, I'm poor. I go to a comedy show and then Ndosh lapha so khuluma ngekuphuya yabo sengiyathindizeka mina ukuthi ngoma yena ungcono yabo because that's where we are now. And then I go onto social media and I'm like, hey, Ndosh was not funny because he touched on a very serious issue. So now Ndosh has to be an advocate asite abantu abaphuyile ukuthi baphume from that state yabo, because that's what happens now. You want that person that as a comedian not to make jokes about that, but to actually teach and be a motivational speaker,
which is something they're not.
Exactly.
They're supposed to be funny.
Yes.
Ngumdlalo webhola but ufuna ngendi netball. Why?
You see? Yeah, it happens. It happens because at the end of the day, what we need to really know is it's a science. I'll change it as many times as possible.
Yeah.
Whether you're the only one that's puile in the crowd, angwat, I probably just went on for something, a topic. And chances are we're swimming on the same boat. The only reason why you think I'm better now is because
I'm on stage.
I'm speaking about it.
Yeah.
And when are you okay? You don't want to speak about it. I mean, and then we laugh it out. And then we get to understand because hey, I know some kind of machiteni gets new. So we're fine with that. But trust me, you need to analyze and see what you can speak about and what you can't speak about. But that's you being honest, and I appreciate that. It happens, but we commonly play around feelings. It's a science, and joke number one. Yeah. There's this guy.
I want to ask you, Vele, while you're still on that matter, how do you feel about comedy roasting the crowd? Because I think it comes with not being prepared.
Yeah. Well,
and it comes with...
roasting the crowd is something, it is technical. You can roast the crowd, but you don't need to be personal. Yeah, well, but now you don't know whether you're being personal or not.
Exactly.
But at the same time, if that was now roast that the crowd comes one and the same person, now I think you've overdone this.
Yeah,
so it needs to be different people. Yeah, well, when a song. Yeah.
Don't roast me. This is my show.
Yeah, when a Beyonce because it's a cold nice and a cold mic. Yeah, and then I go to him like, oh Jesus, you look nice.
How much is on?
Sister.
Ja.
Yeah, Ja. 10 water into one. Now is your time to shine.
Get drunk.
Like, Jesus is on some weird behavior. Yeah,
so get some wine.
Yeah, so let's just try to find a way on how we can interpret it. But it's never personal.
But is it something that you guys prepare of, or is something that happens off the dome?
But it's off the top of your head. I wouldn't call it, what did you say? Not that camera uses, but it's banter, man. So banter can't be malicious. Yeah, but it's just heat of the moment. I see you at the event, you're already wearing orange. I'm like, what is it that you're cautioning us for? Should be worried about something.
Yeah.
When is the airport going to close? You understand? So people like to belong. So if you're going to craft and create and give them something while on stage and something that they see now, they are going to be more engaging and more observing, and they feel like, I know, this one killed us, because they could relate to everything that was going on around. I like going to weddings, anniversaries, school graduations, because that's where you get the meat. You know, you do a whole 360 and the people there are
literal
just
meat.
Yeah. Literal meat. The people are there to get excited.
Yeah.
But right. So by the time ukhuluma ngendvo lekhona le yendekala, and I always go for the grannies, mina.
Yeah.
See if mkhanze cause yonke ifamily iba nayo lo gogo. Yabo, especially emshadweni. And bafika bathi bengeke ngisasa. Ngishiyeka ingomo. So I go for those. Ngivele sinangibabuka ngivele novela ngivele ngikufuna. Where have you been all my life? Yabo. So look, this one, yabo. So now you're setting your premise and you're telling everybody in this room, we need to be comfortable. We're going to be enjoying ourselves. And that's just it. Good away from this. No, not like that.
I didn't do anything.
We agree.
This is for minute an hour.
Nayithanzi imali impesheni.
Hey! Wafuna ushaye vintage.
Kanibilo manje. Cela na impilo.
Into eshanga petticoat. Yabo. Hayi. Yabuke le point lam akeke lisaluka. That was it. I was just saying the greatest is a space to always start, especially in wedding, because you'll appreciate them, their presence, them being nice and pretty. Yeah. Imagine those are things that they haven't been told in a long, long time. So by the time you go on the grand, you're like, I go, now hamba na munye na mush. So it's weird, right? Because I mean, like, but if you go for a table there. Now the age range, it's the hamba na munye na mhlabazi strapad. But when you go for the cranial, everyone was like, "Ay, you can have a coco hamba na."
Abasuka balambile. Balambele lokudla kwasemshadweni.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought we were cool with friends. So why do you want to put me under the bus? Today.
We're on the same page.
We're not on the same page. I know.
Oh, yeah. Standard Banky. Sithi siyadla, siyasweya. Phinde sonde.
Unayo.
Siyathanda phela.
It's siyathanda. Yeah. It's way love.
Nangabe awunayo.
Funa ube nayo.
Thola unayo.
Wakho ube wedwa.
Unayo.
Unayo wena. Unayo mina. Unayo wena.
Sonke sibe na unayo.
Unayo.
Danko. Danko siyabonga unayo.
Manje nangite ke.
Thola unayo.
Ngithola kanjani?
Akulula kakhulu. Vele uthi star 334 hash baba. Landzele yonke imininingwane lapho.
So I want to ask you about comedy locally. So how are you guys planning on improving comedy as a whole? Because what I noticed about you guys is that nibumbene, nimbomba.
Spotinangwe.
Nimotinangwe.
Odloma. Yeah.
So how are you guys planning on improving this comedy thing that you guys have started that is going well for you?
Angisingi nje into le plana ko vele. My leg la plan liyangilimata.
Okay.
But I think we're fairly doing okay for ourselves now. Moving forward, we I was like saying this thing. I don't know if you got it at the time. We need to read as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's an industry, fairly good industry. And it's got its ups and downs, you know. But if we read and try to understand how our international friends, parties are doing or pushing their comedy, then also try to import and then now learn from them. Because how can we do A, B, and C? And then whatever it is that we're doing okay, how can we improve? So it moves around those scenes as well. We have a whole lot of things to learn. Hopefully we can improve. I definitely look forward to the whole improving. We just need to apply ourselves.
Fair.
Definitely need to apply ourselves. But the reading is very, very important so that you get a blueprint on how the others did it and how we can do it as well. And then contextualize it as well. So
Fair.
we're going to be better. We're going to be bigger. But we just need a whole direct application. Of course, sometimes it's nice to go via experience, but there's things that you get to pick from books that you probably wouldn't have picked. Usahamba, we are estolo galokob. I don't know why I even used lokob.
It's the first thing that came into your mind.
Yeah, it's the first thing that came to my mind. Yeah. So we can't do that.
So,
Definitely.
yeah, I see what you mean. Like at CFA, we are planning a roast that is going to be happening soon. I want to ask you, who would you want to see on that roast?
This is it's a random question, but it's a nice question. Who would I like? Entertainment scene, Noma.
Yeah, like entertainment scene.
Okay.
Cheers.
I know. I'm just one a week. Belinda. Belinda. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about Ila?
I'm guys I'm roasty. MP lo yeah. No. I'm roasty Ila. Ningam roasty Ila.
Some toast.
I feel like
some toast and some roast.
No, I feel like Ila's had a fair share of roasting and banter on social media. Like he's been overdone already. Until
even more reason to do it. He's not gonna take it
until he started doing a whole lot of positive movements towards his own project, helping the community, his philanthropy cause especially. That's when people like discounted the whole banter. But I wouldn't pick him as because what is it that you haven't like sugela
him with
before that is gonna be new?
Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
So I think in my version of events, singavele sigijimele ukuthi wahluleka kubanga MP and then yabo. So no, probably Belinda because she's doing well for herself now. And then Belinda roast that one. Calling him Dura to roast that one too. Mangaliso Elfo Masilela roast that one too.
Courtesy of hip hop.
Mosaic. Yeah, Mosaic.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah. Roast that one.
Moose? I haven't seen Moose,
I know he's back now. You'll hear from the music.
He's back.
Yeah.
He needs to come to the podcast, man. You should get me in contact with him.
I know, Vanna.
We'd love to have him.
Hey, bruh, that guy is a genius, musical genius.
Yeah, he's a musical genius.
Too much. So you should give him his flowers. Oh yeah, I know. He possibly can. There's his last offering, Nowhere Now Here. That was genius of an album. Trust me. Like you're never gonna look back once you hear that thing. Although I would also like some of the hip hop cats about Grizzly.
Cricks.
Yabo. Already.
You listen to hip hop locally.
Bro, I'm a musical individual. Like I'm eclectic basically.
Okay.
So I listen to everything.
Hip hop, man.
They live in their heads too much. That's why I had the last time I had a conversation with Grizzly, I told him, because you can't get on stage and tell people I've been married to Prema to Rio. I've been from Prema to Rio. No, don't do that. We need to see you from Prema to Rio.
Yeah.
You need the energy. And as far as performances are concerned in the country, there's two guys hip hop that perform. That's King Terry, and then it's Courtesy. The rest they just go to stage to sing.
I don't know if you've seen the new kids.
Which one? Abel Kane
and OG King.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen those two?
King and King.
Yeah, King Kane.
King K.
Yeah.
I need to see them.
Hey. When they're on stage,
They leave everything there. Yeah, I like those guys. I honestly genuinely like those kind of artists, because if you wanted me to listen to your music, or if you want me to listen to your music, and you're going to give me a subtle performance on stage, I might as well play your CD.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because when you're on, like, being active, jump, move, lose it. Yeah,
Facts.
Yeah, good stage presence.
good stage presence, right? That's what I'm saying. Have you seen Courtesy perform?
Yeah.
Courtesy moves everything, and also who's this other guy, King Che. I don't know, bruh. You need to go on YouTube and look for Michael Jackson. I think he was performing in Munich. So that guy stood for something like 30 seconds and not doing anything, and people were oh Michael, and he just people fainted. I'm like, what did he do?
Man, that nigga was a prophet, bro.
You see? Because he'd done
just
it
too
over and over again, the performances.
Yeah.
He'd be there like, what about love? Interesting. What about, like, what, Michael, why aren't you saying, what about love? Because you're speaking about love.
Yeah.
But he's there.
Putting the
putting
in.
the energy. So you need energy. You need energy, bro.
Definitely.
Like when you go on stage, leave everything.
Before we wrap it up, do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah. I think the podcast is doing really well. I'm so happy that we did what we had to do and we had to redo again.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I generally feel like you guys are going to grow in leaps and bounds. You just need to be consistent. We don't know when we're going to hit the purple patch, and it goes with practice. Yeah,
Yes.
the more we do this, is the more we get better. The more we get better, is the more we get people from all over the world attracted to what we do. So get used to the curtains at the back, and get used to this face and the faces behind. Okay, can't see them, but I can. So there's a whole lot of things that we're basically going to do, and there's a whole lot of things that are actually going to happen and come your way, definitely. Patience, practice, keep doing this. Don't change the formula.
Yeah.
When you keep doing this, it's gonna work out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So there's no one must go today.
What's the word of today? What's the word
I
of
need
today?
a one must go that is strong. Don't give me weak ones.
Oh, don't weak one. No weak ones.
Yeah, don't give me the weak ones.
Coco Slani.
They must both go.
On holiday.
I need strong ones. I know Slane, but I'm good friends, like, personally with Coco before he even became Coco.
Yeah.
So I choose Coco.
Choose Coco.
Yeah, choose, like, bring, like, strong ones. These ones are weak.
Mtura.
Mtura. You're over. Mtura's my friend. Like, Mtura we met probably in 2010.
Stage presence.
2010, listen to me. 2010, we met Mtura in a statistics class, and we were writing an exam. And Mtura's flourishing. I can see what he's having, and I'm having difficulties because I'm not good in mathematics. So because I'm from Manzini, I take out a knife, I put it on top of Mtura's desk, and I take his answer sheet. And he was quiet. He never said anything. Ngathatha, ngakopa. I'm nigget. That's a sharp son. And that's my story. And I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it.
Mosaic or KRTC?
Hey. Yeah. See, that's a good one. Yo, Mosaic or KRTC? Mosaic. And now the plan is, I'd say Mosaic must go, yet he's the one that beds everything. Right, Courtesy couldn't just jump on and rap.
And then Courtesy is the one that gave you the recipe.
You know, Courtesy comes in with the energy. It's difficult, but because it's a game and I have to choose, I'll have to choose Courtesy.
He must go.
No. Courtesy stays. Omozek must go.
Omozek must go.
Yo, it was hard, but can they not go? The both of them. Yeah, but no. Well, guys, do you know what Kwaimane did to us?
Hey.
You guys, I feel like you are getting the scrubs. Crumbs.
We got Tiki.
Kwaimane
over Tiki.
Over any day.
Kwaimane, bro. You know when it's like when just
Sister Putina wethu.
Except
Singaba.
listen.
Tiki won't go though.
Tiki must go.
It won't go.
Tiki must go, bro.
Tiki was the first export we had as a country.
But that's so no, wait. Tiki came on the internet era. If Kwaimane came like at the same time,
remember,
wait.
Remember,
Can I have this argument? Tiki was made popular from SA to Swaziland. Kanti Kwaimane was here at home.
Yeah, Likwana still plays.
That's what I'm saying. We see the reason Kwaimane was big is because it was playing on radio. It was the first song. It was one of the first local songs that played on radio.
But Yakula Lakaya.
No.
Tiki, it's from SA. And then we loved it because even people in SA, they buy tons.
It mushroomed in SA.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
We loved it, but nasebaqala kuyithanza kakhulu. So how true.
Like you always do.
Like we always
Njengalo
do.
sisi wenu.
Wait.
No, wait. But before there was other songs. Saka kwepe na banganba. Saka kwepe
Another song I
sidlimalia.
remember was A Tada by
Hey tada, hey tada. Yeah, there was even a collabo, Triple and Sense.
Yeah.
That was something.
Nyanga kwa minyaka.
No, it's a music gallery, bro. We're exposed. Our parents.
Bro, I've been listening to music.
Yeah, our parents. It's not our fault that our parents bought us iPods when we were 6.
Literally, it's not our fault, bro.
And Walkmans. When an Obugal channel over, it's So I'm a fan of Swazi music, like really a fan. And there's one Beya Kwepe na Mshigish. That's also a nice one. It was housing, yeah. It was a Kwepe and a Mshigishi song.
Different level.
Yeah. And you guys, you probably don't know Mshigishi.
I know Mshigishi. He used to host the show on House on Fire.
Which one?
Washumkoko.
Yeah. Was it that show?
Ojumkuku.
Yeah.
Mshigishi is an artist. Gorilla Man.
Didn't he host that show?
I can't remember.
Was TV?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he host that show?
Yeah.
Wasn't
So Mshigishi in the 80s, did you know that he's the artist? Oliver Mtukudzi opened for Mshigishi. Like Mshigishi was a prime artist. Like Mshigishi was Kabza Small of that time. Yes.
Crazy.
Wow.
And Oliver Mtukudzi was Ayasit. No, but Ayasit is friends with Kabza. Yeah, bon.
Friends.
So you're the friends. They're cool people. They're friends.
Friends is a strong word, though.
No. Nah, bro. Don't take that away from him.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Nah, they're friends. Nah. They're friends. Nina kumbona enanja namkabuza. Don't take that from our city. They're friends. They're friends. They text each other and sometimes even screen grabs that. No. They're good friends. No, I believe that. They're friends.
Okay.
Anyways, I wanted to say Kabza was Mshigish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was his prime time. And then Aya City was Oliver Mtukut. So Aya still going that direction. Yeah, Cubs. That one. It's going to grow.
It's
But-
going to be bigger than
Mshigish.
Kabza.
Kabza.
Aya.
I think he has all the capabilities. I think he just dropped, was it an album or EP?
It's an EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to, that's what you need to do to make yourself relevant amongst the piano kids. You need to have music as well so that they start asking, so who's this, who's this, who's this, who's this? He plays good piano.
Fact.
He transitions better than like he mixes well. Like he really mixes well. It's just that I'm not a fan or huge fan of piano, but he's got a good gallery of music in his head and he knows what to play and when to play. So kudos to him.
Right.
Yeah. They're friends, guys. Stop doing this.
I'm not doing anything.
Aye.
I was just asking.
Doubting Thomas's. Okay, DM Cubs again. Sibone ukuthi uta respond
He's
ayi.
not my friend.
But if I see DM's Cubs are now, Cubs will respond. Might not be today.
But eventually,
No, later. He's busy.
I can DM Kabza. What should I say?
DM Cubs
And
are
say what?
high king of Amapiano.
Hi, King of Amapiano.
Yeah.
That's not going to reply to that.
Yeah, that's like
DM him. Just do it. For the,
Yo,
sake, of,
DM.
for the sake of the podcast.
For the sake of the
Hi,
podcast.
King of Amapiano.
Yeah.
Hi, King of Amapiano. I don't even
It's-
follow Kabza on my account. I don't even like Kabza.
Yeah. What question will he ask?
What question should I ask?
Yeah.
Are you friends with...
Bloody haters. I hate.
But that was funny, man.
I know you hate.
Don't hate it, man. That was a joke. I'm not hating. That was a joke, bro. That was a joke.
Siba sensitive.
That was sensitive, yeah. Sensitive, yeah. I want to need it.
DM Cubs alapha. Sifuna kubona ukuthi uphendula nini.
Ngaphendula. He's not going to answer.
I thought namhlanje Tuesday kungcono. Kungcono.
Kude la mahala lapha baba.
Is
I know
better.
lapha kude lama.
Kude la
It's always
mahala
working
lapha.
lapha.
I feel like Kabza is one of the most hardworking artists.
No, he works.
Mm.
He works. Which is
And it's
what
his birthday,
I'd
even worse. Let me say happy birthday.
happy
Yeah,
birthday,
painful
Jayam.
Happy birthday, Khotman.
I know, Mfana, that's kissing. Krotman. Umfana loya. Happy birthday, son.
Happy birthday, Njaka.
Saying Ndosh says happy birthday. Bonus in painful lane. Keyword Ndosh.
What's in Ndosh?
Yeah.
Uyakuthanda.
No.
Big fan.
No. No.
Awubhali.
Why?
What's in Ndosh?
What's in Ndosh? Yeah. Blind.
I see it depends, but
Yeah, I see it. Blinding now. Good now.
Ah, my daughter.
Yeah.
Shala tukusi.
Tukusin.
Like ruin the future for that.
Huh?
I belong to their friends. Oh.
Oh, they're friends.
No.
You're not gonna take it
He
serious.
will want to know who is Ndosh. Then I'll explain ukuthi, every time you go and talk, go with this kid. I think it's high time they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so lovely.
You see?
Yeah.
Because angithandi friendship le. Not their friendship, but I just don't like a friendship whereby we won't support each other.
Mm.
Yabo. Like if see how Nigerians penetrated the US music scene. There's only just one guy that went there. It was
And then
Dibanj.
all of them.
It
Yeah.
was Dibanj.
The
And the
Peace
song
Way came
was
through.
Coco Master. And it was why. Why? Oh, tell me why no? Why no? That's when he got in. And then when it was that side, they started asking, do we have any more from you, or there are other people back at home? And he said, there's plenty.
Plenty.
That's when P Squared came in.
Yeah.
That's when Wizkid came in.
then Davido.
Burna. Ice Prince. Yeah, Burna. Yeah, who's this lady, Gepan? What time is Banyan? There's this lady.
Tiwa Savage. Was it Tiwa Savage?
Was it Tiwa Savage? Can't really remember. But there's just too many of them that got in the US industry, and then we got to witness that part of Nigeria being transformed into something else. But Nigerians manning in generally around the world. Because I think Nigerians are close to 200 million.
There's a lot of Nigerians are found in each and every country.
No, when they were counting the Nigerians in Nigeria. 200 million.
Oh.
Yes. Census. They were not counting the Nigerians in South Africa.
I think Valumfan.
But make sure logo me. We need to find a way. Like when one person penetrates, like one gay Nigeria, let them open space for everyone else. Like I feel like Uncle Waffles could be opening doors for IRCT as well. Probably Belinda. Like all the dope DJs. Yabo. Like probably Young Yana 20 minutes set. Yabo. Like have those things. See, the same way Zakwe introduced Duncan to us.
Yeah.
Because Zakwe would have a 45-minute performance. And then the last 10 become Nigeta Zakwe the whole time.
Yeah.
I felt like that. I wish that could have happened between Sans and Velemseni as well. Like Nagahamba Sans going to South Africa. And then Ahambena Velemseni by Uhlabela Lengoma. It's because I think, trust guys, I don't know, like, but this is my honest opinion. And you see in Eswatini, bro. I don't want anyone else to kill me, but according to me, the most gifted vocalist is Willem Sen.
Seconded.
Any day. I have a musical crush on Willem Sen.
Yeah.
No. Ia's good. Ia's good. Bruh, Ia's good. Trust me. And we're very good friends with her. Ia is good. She gives you that vibe.
Manana.
No. Willem Sen for me.
I understand what you mean.
See, bro, Willem Sen ngalenyelanga besihlabela karaoke. You know when everything is relaxed and karaoke, like everyone is trying out. And Willem Sen on her weakest sang the Redemption song. And that could have qualified on a big stage.
Redemption song by Bob Marley.
Yeah, could be full performance.
Oh.
Imagine on your weakest you're singing Redemption song and it sounds like it could be Bushfire, main stage, prime time.
Crazy.
And she was just saying, no, I was just playing around. I'm like, Willem Sen, no, you didn't play around. You wanted to pay now. No, Panada. I think we need to work, in as much as we are pushing comedy and a whole lot of other things, I think we need to push our local artists as well.
Thanks.
The guys are really doing a whole lot of things. I still stick by Willem Sen any day. Like, Ngivangati Willem Sen is the God's gift to Eswatini. That could be a big export. It's just that sometimes I feel like she's lazy. Like she doesn't sing as much as she should.
Yeah.
But she's super talented.
She is.
And I think she plays the guitar upside down.
On purpose.
On purpose. I know.
Because she can play.
Because she can. And you can't even notice.
Yeah.
Let pamphlet guitar so it sits on your lap.
Yeah.
Willem Sen look at click tool. And you never hear these things. No. That's one of the most gifted artists in Eswatini. Aya, yes. A to Z, yes, they do a great job. Flowy, definitely.
Flowy.
Yeah. Velo.
Velo.
Yeah.
Velo.
Yeah, Libombo. Bruh, I mean, I'm dropping gems. Who's this other girl? Coley. I listen. I listen to music.
Silalela music lo locally sithi vele Museni akasi vetise.
Akasi vetise? Which one is this one?
They paid in the show.
Kumbula line link ngonzinga link wena le actually ngayina sicala le show
Oh yeah, aseningile.
ngathi ucela bomvele emseni bapheka ukufedeza
Hey.
Nina nguni noma vele akavetise igitari ngikhuluma ngayo.
Even worse. Lipi.
cisha lo guess
Isigitari liphela lidlalwa ngetandla.